Hello students, welcome to Infinity IAS. Today we will look into all the books that we need to read to prepare for the civil services examination, especially for the prelims examination. So first we'll start by going through what is the prelims syllabus that is given in the notification. If we see, this is the syllabus that is given in the notification itself. Here we will divide it into separate subjects or topics. Current events of national and international importance. That includes our current affairs. Then comes history of India and Indian national movement. That includes our Indian history, both ancient and medieval history as well as modern Indian history. Then comes Indian and world geography, which includes physical, social, economic geography of India and the world. Here we can divide it into two things. One is physical geography and the other is social and economic geography. Then comes Indian polity and governance, which includes constitution, political system, panchayati raj, public policy and rights issues. This comes broadly under the topic polity. Then comes economic and social development, including sustainable development, poverty, inclusion, demographics, social sector initiatives, etc. All this comes under economy and social development. Then comes general issues on environmental ecology, biodiversity, climate change. This comes under our environment and biodiversity topic. Then comes general science, which includes science and technology. Now we will go into each of these subtopics and see what are the books that need to be read to prepare for the prelims examination. Starting with history. As we have seen, the first part, ancient and medieval Indian history, we need to read NCERT books. So there are new and old books, NCERT books of class 11th and 12th. We must read the new books as questions are frequently asked directly from the new NCERT books. The old books can be read to improve our understanding of the history. Then comes art and culture. Here we have an NCERT book on art and culture. This must be read to tackle art and culture questions in prelims examination. This is a very important book when it comes to art and culture. Next comes Nitin Singhania's art and culture book. There is extensive material in this book and it can supplement our understanding from all these three sources. Apart from these, we should be aware of the current affairs happening regarding art and culture and other history related topics. So the next part of history is modern Indian history. For this, we need to finish the NCERT books regarding India's independence struggle class 11 and 12 for the basics, and then Spectrum Modern Indian History is a must for modern Indian history. This has to be read every word for the history part in the prelims examination. Then comes Bipin Chandra's History of Modern India. Bipin Chandra helps us to understand the concepts well from the history, modern Indian history. This is not a must and is more important when it comes to mains examination. Then comes polity. The most important book for polity is Indian Polity by Lakshmikant. This book has to be read from first word to the last. Every line in this book is important and needs to be read. And also, we need to understand every concept given in this book. Lakshmikant can be supplemented by having good current affairs awareness. For example, judgments by Supreme Court or any laws that are made by the Parliament or the state legislatures, any constitutional amendments, all these come under current affairs and will supplement our understanding of the Lakshmikant. Apart from Lakshmikant, we can also read NCERT books from class 11 and 12. It is good if we can start from class 6 for a better understanding. Then comes geography. Geography is a technical subject, and as we have seen, there are two parts in geography: physical and human geography, which includes social and economic geography. NCERT books from class 11 and 12 has both of these. When it comes to physical, we have one complete theory book in class 11 and Indian geography in class 12. So these two books are must, and there is, when it comes to human geography, two more books in class 11 and 12. These must be read to improve our understanding of different concepts. Then comes G.C. Leong geography book. This is much more important for understanding different concepts and understanding various current affairs related subjects that will be happening, which we will discuss now. So, apart from these two, the most important thing that we need to do is maps. It is good if we can look at maps with relation to the current affairs. For example, now we have Russia-Ukraine conflict going on. So, we can include this map section relating to this. So, we can see what are the bordering countries of Russia, what are the bordering countries of Ukraine, and what are the seas and straits that are connected to these two countries. And there are other related current affairs with regard to this conflict. For example, there is a pipeline, oil and natural gas pipeline from Russia to Germany, which is in news related to this conflict. So we can see what are the countries that pipeline will pass through. All these issues will be covered under maps. So we should have a very thorough understanding or knowledge of maps, not only of the world geography, but Indian geography. For example, there will be direct questions asked as to the bordering states of a particular state, or there can be questions asked as to how many states one has to cross when one travels from Meghalaya to Tamil Nadu. Such questions need thorough understanding of the geography of different states as well. So next topic is environment and biodiversity. For this, we need to study a book, environment book by Shankar IAS Academy, the green book. And then important thing is class notes or notes taken from current affairs. Once we understand the basics of this topic, we need to keep adding according to different current affairs. For example, there will be a different report released by IPCC, or there will be a conference of parties held somewhere. So what are the outcomes of these conference, or what is the report, or what does it mention about India? These are the current affairs related things that we need to add in our notes. When it comes to environment and biodiversity, this is the most important part, apart from understanding the basics. Then comes Indian economy. This seems the most challenging when it comes to prelims examination because it not only includes Indian economy but the social development part also comes under Indian economy. So for this, what we need to do is start from basics, economy basics by Shankar Ganesh, and then try to understand various topics or concepts using internet at least. After that, the most important thing after understanding our concepts is daily newspaper reading. There is economy related news every day in the newspapers. A note has to be made every day regarding the economy current affairs. And then the social development part, we have different government schemes. These schemes can be covered either through booklets released by our academy or we can find it online. Apart from this, most important source for Indian economy is budget and economic survey. These two papers need to be read thoroughly to understand the state of Indian economy as well as different concepts that will be explained in the economic survey. So apart from this, we can rely on class notes or notes that are made from various sources. Then comes science and technology. For this, we need basics by reading NCERT books from class 8th to 12th. We need only basic understanding of different scientific concepts. Apart from that, most important thing is current affairs. We need to follow newspapers daily and segregate our current affairs regarding science and technology to the various sections like IT, AI, biotechnology, space technology, etc. If we classify our subjects or current affairs into these subtopics, it will be easier to read science and technology as well as to revise it just before the exam. Then the most important part of prelims examination, that is current affairs. There is no shortcut to current affairs and we have to do daily newspaper reading. Apart from daily newspaper reading, we also can read monthly current affairs which will be released every month as a compilation of all the current affairs that has happened in that month. Apart from that, we can read Yojana and Kurukshetra, which are magazines which are monthly and focus on one single topic. These improve our knowledge and also understanding of various topics. These are the books that can be read to improve our chances at the prelims examination. All the best, students. Thank you.